सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। We are seeing the fourth chapter. ओम श्री परमात्मने नमः। अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः। श्री भगवानुवाच इमं विवस्वते योगम् प्रोक्तवानहमव्ययम् विवस्वान्मनवे प्राह मनुरिश्वाकवे ब्रवीत्। हमने ये श्लोक देखा था। सेकंड श्लोक एवं परंपरा प्राप्तम् इमं राजर्षयो विदुः सकालेनैह महात्मा योगो नष्टः परं तप। Bhagavan is telling here that this knowledge is the highest knowledge. This is the absolute knowledge. And this knowledge is taught by राजा ऋषि। जो राजा होता है और ऋषि भी होता है, इसको राजा ऋषि बोलते हैं। तो वो राजा ऋषि से परंपराया, those days the knowledge is taught in the form of parampara, like the rishis they teach to raja, then the raja teaches to his son, like that parampara. All the knowledges of the ancient history are taught in a parampara, lineage, by the guru shishya parampara. Guru teaches. Those days there are no books. Now we are studying in the books. Those days there is no. There is by the walk pramana. Just by telling, listening. Student catches by hearing. That's why this is Shravanam. Shravanam is the most important. So Shabda Pramana they say. They say that Shabda Pramana. Shabda Pramana means the word which is uttered by the Guru is carefully listened by the Shishya and it is forwarded to the further. It has been going paramparaya. So that is here telling evam paramparaya praptam rajarshayo vidu. Raja rishis, many rishis, many rajas. All these kings they study under a rishis. See, Rama studied under a Vasishtha. Like that, all those days, the ancient, whatever the knowledge is there, it should be forwarded by a Guru. Guru teaches to the Rajas. So, those Raja Rishis, by the Parampara, this knowledge is forwarded. And nowadays, this knowledge is became. There is no sustainability of this knowledge. It's very rare. Nobody is studying. Everybody is studying something else. Nobody studies Gita. If you teach Gita, nobody is studying. Here, there, like a people you are. Some few people are studying. So that's why I am telling you this is Bhagavan is telling. Next sloka we have seen this second sloka also in the here. So I just recap this second sloka. We go to third sloka. Sayevaayam maya ketya Sayevaayam maya ketya ketya योगः प्रोक्तः पुरातनः योगः प्रोक्तः पुरातनः भक्तोऽसि मे सखा चेति भक्तोऽसि मे सखा चेति रहस्यं एतदुत्तमम् रहस्यं एतदुत्तमम् Sayeva, that knowledge which is taught in the earlier, the same knowledge which is forwarded from the parampara towards the Raja Rishis, the same knowledge, Adhya, today, Maya Proktavan. I am telling today the same knowledge which is said earlier, is Bhagavan is telling. Yoga, which is yoga prokta puratana. It is puratana. Puratana means it is not a today they wrote these books. It's from the old, from the culture of our culture begin. Sanatana Dharma, from those time, the old ancient knowledge. That I am telling you today is Bhagavan is telling. Now and here I am telling the same thing. Why I am telling that knowledge? Because it is old. Not because of this is the old knowledge. This knowledge is yoga. Yoga means that which takes you near to the Bhagavan. That is the yoga. Not the yoga means you do some asanas. That yoga is the different. Here the yoga means that knowledge which takes near you to the Bhagavan. This is the yoga. So I am telling the same knowledge this Bhagavan is telling. Why I am telling you this knowledge? Bhakto Simi Sakha Cheti. You are my dear Bhakta. Then Sakha. See, in our life, the friends should be like a Bhagavan, not the friends nowadays. When you have some money, they will come near to you. Oh, enjoy, going there, here, there. You will enjoy the friends. The real friend is not like that. The real friend will think of you. Not the benefits, you have a money, you have a luxury car, enjoy. All this is not is that. The real friend thinks of your growth. The real friend is one who thinks of your inner growth. That is Bhagavan. Nowadays we see friendship means just coming together, having some fun here, there, going to the same movies. Is it a friendship? The friend is the one who thinks about your life, your inner growth. That's why Bhagavan here telling Sakha, because you are my friend. So out of love, the Bhagavan is teaching to Arjuna here, you are very dear to me. See, why this knowledge is taught in the war? They are friends from the childhood. They can teach anytime. Bhagavan can teach anytime. Well, they are having some breakfast or lunch or dinner. And why this many years he did not taught? Because Arjuna did not ask him the question. Arjuna asked in the war. He said, Arjuna said, you teach me. Then only Bhagavan started giving the knowledge. Until that point, Bhagavan is not started. So now Bhagavan is telling this knowledge is different from any other knowledge. See, there are many knowledges in Chandogya Upanishad. Narada went to the Sanat Kumara and says, what you, Sanat Kumara asks the question to the Narada, what you study? Then Narada starts studying Bhuta Vidya, Shatra Vidya, Nakshatra Vidya, like that. He goes on and continuously, there is one mantra, says many Vidyas I studied. But the self-knowledge, the Atma Vidya, is Narada goes to Sanat Kumara to know the Atma Vidya. What is the Atma? That's why it is Rahasyam. You cannot know this. See, if you write a big board of Tattvamasi and keep here, even though it is Rahasyam, because nobody knows the meaning of Tattvamasi. Only few people who study Vedanta knows the meaning of Tattvamasi. So that's why it is Rahasyam. This knowledge is not a normal knowledge. It's like this knowledge. It gives the real to know the reality. It helps. What is I am? I am. We think I am is a body, mind, intelligence. Body pursues the objects. Mind needs some thoughts flow. So what is this I am? You should know this, what is I am. No any other knowledge teaches me what I am. All the knowledge, they are helpful in my lifestyle, life leading. Whatever the knowledge is there, engineering, doctor, medicine, all this knowledge stops at a point in the world only. I can make some money of those knowledge, I can have some very good villa, I can have some very good car, all the comforts, whatever I need, I can have in my life. But the only knowledge which helps me is that is the self-knowledge. There is no any other knowledge like Upanishad, Gita, and the rest. All this knowledge will teach me only to the certain point of life, livelihood, how to live the life. But the livelihood is not a how to live the life. How to live the life is teaches only the Gita. Gita teaches us how to live the life. How happily we should be. See, people they study some degrees, they do some PhDs, and yet they are misled and the same sorrow and fears. That knowledge to remove the sorrows and fears, desires, the only knowledge is Bhagavan is telling this. How precious is this knowledge? Nobody is telling this knowledge. And he is telling, I am telling you because you are dear, very dear. And this is the ultimate knowledge. There is no other knowledge which teaches you. So, this knowledge is said by, he said in earlier sloka, I said this knowledge to sun, and then S-U-N sun, not S-O-N sun, S-U-N sun. And then sun told to Manu, and then Manu told to Ishwa, told Ishwa. So, like this, the parampara, like it is came. So, here this knowledge is, now today there are many books, many knowledges, but this knowledge which is to know yourself, to know God, before you need to know yourself. See, people say to know God, you need to read that, you need to read this, you need to do this, you need to do that. See, when you are in a doing, there is no knowing. Doing and knowing are two different things. Doing is action. To know God is not action. Doing you can do with the sense organs which is there. You can do with the sense organs, but knowing is not like sense organs. Knowing is different. To know is not an action. It's just a inquiry to the self. You need to inquire. What you need to inquire? You need to inquire which is not, which is anatma. Which is not you. You need to inquire.